Hey guys, just a progress report, if you will, showing you, man, this is going to be a lot messier than I thought, and the next purchase will be a shop vac. That is ridiculous. So basically I'm doing something, whether it's wrong or it's right, that's learning. Got a bunch of stuff here pulled apart. Got this scale ready to get sculpted and shaped up. So I got this benzo part. That's just a black marker. I'm gonna opt out for that machining hole. And the I'm gonna have to figure out, this hole is recessed in here. If you can see that, I don't have a bit quite that size. So to figure, man, it's dusty in here and just took my mask off. So basically, here's what I'm most proud of. Oh, this has a sick, oh, excuse me, very dusty. This has a brand new blade finish on it. I'm not sure if I like it yet or hate it. We'll see. Let it tumble up some more. But it's not going to be just a regular stonewash finish. That's the anorexic Mannix. Check this out. This is not done and does not have the stop pin in it. A tenacious with the coarse G10. Everything all countersunk up, and that pivot sunk in just like it's supposed to be. Like I said, there's still some shaping and stuff to go around these handles. I'm also been carrying my tenacious. Nice little knife. I don't know why I never picked one up. But I'm going to opt out of this. See how this has this big cutout? I'm going to keep this like this and then mill it out on the inside. Oh, I don't know if you can see the milling I did in this lock area. See it right there? All the way up that scale. So this will push over. So that's that. I've got a real cool idea for this too. This is nowhere near done. This is super coarse. Alright. You see I've been making some dust here. I don't know if you can see that. Everything's super dusty. So I've been, into knives for probably, my whole life, but hobby-wise I've been into knives for a very long time, maybe 7, 8 years now. But I have literally stacks and stacks of designs of folders and even fixed blades. And this one I just can't get out of my head. I never have been able to. I've been sitting on this one about a year. So this may be a design that you've seen before. It looks a little similar to the PPT. I think it's kind of a common knife design, this with your thumb, kind of like the I don't know where that blade's hiding out. Got the blade around here, I hope so. Oh, here it is. Yeah. For your thumb to come up on top of. That's pretty common. But this is going to be a super clean looking little pocket sized fixed blade. So I've already started grinding. I left a little meat on the tip because it's very easy to go too thin on your tip. So this is some of that 1095. It's already starting to rust when you dip it in and out of that bucket. But you can see these are my first grinds ever. You see I got my distilled taper going on there. It's going to be one hell of a slicer. And I've got to drill this out some more, but these two are for my handles. So my pins will come in here, and then I'll trim this up. And I also have, I forgot to show you guys the other day, this is a white liner material. So this will be canvas micarta. I think I'm not going to carve this, I'm just going to polish it up smooth, kind of like Bark Rivers micarta. Maybe not quite that shiny. And it'll have 2 tubes, and then I will also rough this up and epoxy it on there. Not too bad for the Sears grinder that spins too fast. Of course, I still got to work on this with a little bit of sandpaper and some files. I don't think I'm going to file it, actually. I might just use a sanding block, something like this on it, to get this 120 grit scratches and work that up to about 400. And maybe I'll finish up the rest of that bar. I think I can make one more knife and out of the 1095. So you can see from my first grinds ever, those plunge lines, not too shabby. So it'll be a full flat grind with the distilled taper. This little chunk that you see here, that will come off in the very end. Almost when I'm sharpening it, I'll grind that off. It's very easy to keep grinding away and grinding away and grinding away your tip until you have a ½ inch less of blade length than you actually wanted. So just a little tip. I know this is my first blade, but I've seen that on blade forums in the maker section. A lot of guys leave a little nub on that tip. In fact, sometimes it was actually a little bit bigger than this, and then I slowly ground it away. So now it's right where I want it to be. If I had a tape measure right by me, this is exactly 3 inches. And we'll fit the hand. You can see where my handle for my micarta is going to go. That's thick micarta, but again, I'm going to contour it around. Fits the hand like a glove. So you can come down on your cutting board, forward. For me, I peel a lot of apples and stuff. I might take some of this spine down so it's not quite as sticking up right here. But I peel apples and stuff a lot, so I use this grip a lot and peel stuff, and that gives me about 2 inches of blade that I have a lot of control over, and it's super comfortable in the hand. And I cut cardboard a lot backwards like this, and just like this tenacious. I really enjoy how this cutting edge comes all the way up to the ricasso here. So it's kind of like this, comes all the way up. And I didn't design this to be like this, but they do look pretty similar. Like I said, I've had this cardboard cutout sitting around for at least a year. Been sitting on the design for maybe even longer than that. I've got stacks and stacks of sketchbooks just full. But anyways, that's that. I'm going to drill up some more holes here to lighten the handle up, because this micarta, thick micarta, I know I'm going to take a lot of this off, but it's got a good weight to it. And I'd like this to be a little EDC fixed blade, so that means nice and light and excuse me, nice and round. But I think that's going to look good. The canvas micarta on this, rounded out with 2 tubes, and then the white liner. Very exciting, guys. Thanks again for all your support, well wishes. My phone, the phone that I'm recording, the iPhone, will not let me reply to comments, so I have to hit the computer, and I've been so excited about being out here. So if you have a question, I'll put my email in the description below, and if there's a question that you really want to answer, send it to my email, because my phone will respond to email. And any of you out there who have an iPhone 4, I know I can comment on my videos, but I can't select your comment and reply to your comment. So if anybody knows the fix for that, I'm running the newest software. I think it's 4.3.5 or something like that. I don't know, I updated just a few days ago. So if you know how to let me reply to comments, that would be awesome, without hitting the computer. I like it. I think it's going to be nice and simple. I think this hump sticks up a little bit too far. That's a very easy fix. Again, I'll just show you some of the mess, man. It's just crazy. All this is steel dust. Crazy. See ya, guys.